A story so far. Upon visiting her in her chambers, Phoenix was asked by Princess Simona to help the Wight Knight. She explained that she remembers the name Brigadoom from a nursery rhyme she heard sung by an old nurse of hers who now lives in the village of Zere. And that is exactly where we are heading today. We already know where it is. We just need to get there. Shouldn't take us very long, but if we run into any monsters on the way, it's necessary experience. Now, I'm level 10. My character, Phoenix, is level 10. Our companion, Rocky, a warrior, is level 9 currently. And I did do just the briefest of looks ahead, and I verified that we are on par for where we should be level-wise. The next boss fight that we have, it's recommended to be about level 12, so we're perfectly fine where we are. And since we have a new town coming up, it'll be good to get some extra money so we can buy some equipment upgrades. We are now more properly in the Zere region here. A brownie and a ragged reaper draw near. Okay. Let's take out the brownie first, because I think he's going to be the most dangerous of the two here. These enemies with the hammers, they have a chance of... Oh, Rocky's asleep. That's not good. Raising their tension. Tension is basically a 4-stage statistic where the higher it's raised, the more damage you'll deal the next time you do a successful attack. There we go. Unfortunately, we don't have a way of waking Rocky up right now, so we kind of just need to wait it out. He will either wake up on his own or when he gets attacked by an enemy. Like that, Rocky wakes up. Very good. Rocky, now level 10. Very good. His strength is now 54. That's so good. Alright, there's probably some cow pats. Yep. Makes sense. You can talk to the cows if you want. You cannot pet the cows, but you can talk to them. Good. We were able to take it out before it hit us. Normally, the first stage of tension, which is number 5, isn't that bad. But it can be, you know, not great. I think the stages are 5, 20, 50, and a 100. And I'm not sure why it's those numbers, but that's the way it works. Hey, we got another oak staff. Very good. If we get a new ally who is a mage in some capacity, that'll be really good to have. Alright, we are here in Zere. Let's go. First, let's check out the Guardian statue. It looks like it was an impressive statue once, but now it's crumbling and broken. Oh, that's sad. Ah, we Dene often get visitors all the way out here. Welcome to Zere. Our beloved tree is in bloom at the minute, so you've come at a good time. Just make yourself at home, eh? Alright, cool. Also, I apologize in advance. I'm bad at accents. And I don't know why I keep trying them. Hey, 4 gold. Nice. That's fine. Door is locked. Okay. It is said that the great tree of Zere once encircled the entire village in its nurturing branches, but a great rain came, causing many of its mighty boughs to wither and droop. Such a shame. Hey, a springtime skirt. Nice. I'm busy standing guard over my master. I have no time for the likes of you, wanderer. I came to this village to see the magnificent tree that I heard so much about, and I wasn't disappointed. It's incredible. This is the kind of sight you only see once in a lifetime. Ooh, leather shoes. Nice. Okay, so it looks like we need the magic key to open that door. That's fine. We aren't supposed to know about that yet, but it's okay. I'm sorry you've happened across this horrible hole, but please be kind. It's my home. It's hard not having any money, but I do my best not to let being poor get me down. But I'm starting to lose hope. You couldn't give me a bit of support, could you? Just to get me out of this rut I'm in? I don't mean financial support. All I need is you to cheer me on a bit. Inspire me to keep going, you know? Cheer her on? Yeah, sure. We've learned how to cheer people on as a party trick. Thanks so much for cheering me on. I really needed a bit of a boost. You're an angel. You really are nice. I'll be alright now. I feel on top of the world. It's such a silly little mechanic that they've added to this game, but I like it. What's a bright young thing like you doing in a backwater like this, eh? Ah, if you've come to visit someone, you best try again tomorrow. Everyone's in their beds now. Here's the church. It's quiet here at night, isn't it? That's because there's nothing to do out here in the countryside once it gets dark. Everyone just goes to bed. Speaking of which, it's about time for me to get some sleep too. Another set of wayfarers clothes. That'll be good if we ever get a new party member. Which I should say, by the way, that redeeming for a new party member has been added to the Virus Core Channel Point Redemption menu. I believe it costs 500 channel points to give me a new companion to use in battle in this game, and I'm open to suggestions of what it should look like, but it'll ultimately be randomized. Excuse me. There's a book called Picture Books for Little Angels, The Magic Tree of Zere. Once upon a time, there was a terrible storm, and so much rain fell on the village of Zere that it began to flood with water. Then, something amazing happened. The tree, in the middle of the village, spread its branches and sheltered the lucky villagers. From that day forth, the people of Zere began to worship the tree, and still treat it with the utmost respect to this very day. West, good morning. Hello, how are you doing today? And thank you very much for creating a companion. We will go do that shortly. I am here and will support. Oh, Wes, thank you so much. It's not often we get travelers all the way out here in Zere. You should pay your respects to our sacred tree while you're here. That tree's been watching over us villagers for centuries now. You can't fail to be impressed by a thing like that, eh? So if it wasn't obvious, this is the place that we need to go to. But we will come back with our third party member and talk to that lovely lady there. Oh, I did not learn Zoom yet. Good thing I have Chimera Wings. I hear ya. Hey, Nina, you're up. We will get Nina outfitted shortly. Because we need to recruit our fourth party member. Hey, Jojo, you're up. All right. We have a full party. How cool is that? Now, again, there is the ability to create 3 more party members to have on the wings. And if we ever have more than 4 party members, I will add in a new channel point redemption, a virus core redemption, to swap out party members. But for right now, we need to equip everybody. I know, the most important person to talk to is the shopkeeper. But first, little girl. Kahaha, wait! Have you come from the castle? My granny used to work at the castle. She used to help look after the princess. And she says that I'm just like a princess, too. Okay. Alright, child. Anyway. Alright, we can get some equipment upgrades here. Hardwood headwear increases magical might. I don't think I want to buy this. A leather cape looks pretty good though. Defensive 8. Let's see. That would probably be best for JoJo. Leather kilt. Blue knickers. We don't need that. Clogs for evasion chance. Yeah, why don't we get like 2 of these? One for... Well, we don't need to give it to Rocky. Rocky needs more of a defense shoe than an evasion shoe. We'll just get 1 for Nina. Bunny tail will increase agility, but I don't think we really need that, so I'm gonna hold off on that. We will get a bronze shield for Rocky, so we can give his scale shield to Phoenix. Anything else? No, I think I'm fine. Our place is a bit lively at the moment because we've got Alana visiting. I'm not here because I've been ousted, though. Don't get the wrong idea. Weesh, Alana. There you go again, blethering about the old days. I was actually a wee bit jealous of you back then, Petra. Aye? Oh, we've company. Welcome, welcome. Alright, first I'm gonna break your pottery and steal your herbs and petty change. And then take the holy water from your cupboard. There's a publication called Stones Buffs Monthly. A Stone Cold classic of a 29th edition. We visit the world's quarries and reveal the top 100 rocks that knock the others stone dead. Oh goodness. The lady who used to work at the castle, that'd be Alana you're talking about. That's her, sitting just opposite. Aye, that's right, I used to look after Princess Simona. Why do you ask? You want to hear the nursery rhyme I used to sing to her when she was small? Well, I can't deny a request like that now, can I? You'll sing along with me, won't you, Petra? The Wight Knight ditty. Aye, I could sing that in my sleep. Giddy up, and away he goes. The Wight Knight sets off on his steed, in search of evil he rides. If he can defeat the terrible beast, he'll be home to wed his bride. The town is full of laughter, preparing a feast fit for a queen. Ah, but then disaster! The Wight Knight's nowhere to be seen. Bird north, Brigadoom word on. Tell her that her knight is gone. Bird north, Brigadoom word on. Tell her that her knight is gone. Well, that's the song, dearie. I hope it was to your liking. I hope you don't mind me asking, but why would you come all this way just to hear an old nursery rhyme? Ah, so you want to find Brigadoom, do you? In that case, I'd pay attention to the part about the bird flying north. Why don't you try heading north yourself and see what you can find? Alright, northward bound we go. To Brigadoom. Although, interestingly enough, and obviously very particularly placed, we've been fighting the Wight Knight, and the nursery rhyme is about the Wight Knight, who disappears. Somebody help me! Oh. Ah, we're done for. Help, help! Why do you run from me? I just want to talk with you. I mean you no harm. Didn't give me that. I saw a witch in the woods out looking for you, so I did. A real piece of work she was, red eyes ablazing and all. Asked me if I'd seen her slave, the Wight Knight, so she did. That's you, I'd wager. You're her slave, are you not? Do I look like a witch's slave to you? I've never heard of anything so ridiculous. It's Phoenix, is it not? What are you doing here? You've been trying to find out more about Brigadoom. You really didn't need to go to such trouble on my account. So, were you able to learn anything? The Wight Knight? Yes, that's what they called me back in Brigadoom. However did you find that out? Surely not. There's a song about me? This is all very odd. Surely I'm not just the figment of a storyteller's imagination. Bird, north, Brigadoom word on. That's the only clue there was in the song. Then I suppose there's nothing for it but to follow the bird's example. Northward ho! Alright. It's the truth, I swear to you. I met some scary witch like Besom in the woods who was looking for that Wight Knight character. I told her I knew nothing about him, and she awayed and flew off into the sky. You had to believe me. Again, I apologize. I can't do accents. What's it all about, I ask you? That Wight Knight character is terrifying, so he is. Gads, I'm rooted to the spot. I'm that spooked. Spooked, I tell ya. Well, we need a rest. That woodcutter's running a bit late. I've made a bed up for him and everything. Ah, he's outside, you say? Well, that's a relief, I suppose. I'd best get back to work then. Stay overnight, please. I like to travel during the day. Now, I know it's the case in some other video games, but I don't know if it's in the case of this game in particular. That monsters generally are more dangerous at nighttime. I know it to be a certain fact in Dragon Quest VIII, but I don't know about this game. I have to assume, maybe. Alright, northward bound we go. Oh, looks like we found some poison marshes, so I think we're definitely going the right direction. Not a boppin' badger. Poison marsh? What is this, Dark Souls? Alright, let's start leveling up your courage. I don't know if Dark Souls has the what's it called? The copyright on poison marshes. Now obviously with the name Poison Marsh, we take a single point of damage every time we step through the poison, and it cascades through the party. So I'll take damage, then Rocky will, then Nina, then Jojo. Oh god. That brownie just gave it like three stages of tension. That's not good. Thank goodness. Thank goodness Rocky took that out. That could have been really bad. Hey, we learned Whoosh, a wind-based spell that I think is a multi-target for groups of enemies. Phoenix learns Hot Lick. I forget what that does, but we'll figure it out. We are now a smooth mover. Smooth mover. Sorry about the switching screens. It happens. I need to manually do it. It's fine. Let's see. We have Dragon Slash, Metal Slash, Hot Lick, and Egg On. Hot Lick sends forth jets of flames to attack a single enemy. Yeah, sure. I think it's based off of the magical might stat. 20 damage isn't bad. For this stage of the game, definitely not. Hey, level 7. Very good. Ooh, and if this is the first time Nina did not get a level up at the same time. Interesting. Alright, Doomingale Forest. And I bet it's the shadowy area on the map where Brigadoom is. Now, if we did want to, we could explore all around and find all of the hidden crevices and whatnot. But, again, there's no treasure on the overworld. It's just items you can find and pick up. And I'm personally not, like, in an absolute need to grab every item we can find. Obviously, walking around will give us a chance to fight more monsters and level up that way, but I'm not in a need to do that right now. So we can save ourselves some trouble by not exploring too much. We have a lot of enemies here, though. Slices a group of enemies with a small whirlwind. Unfortunately, we don't have any groups of enemies here. Dragon Quest IX defines a group of enemies as like enemies. And even then, you can have multiple enemies, but they're not considered, multiple enemies of a single type that are not considered a group. It's actually really annoying. Skeleton is now enraged and only has eyes for Phoenix. Yeah, that can happen too. It's not that fun. Very nice. Nina learns Sap. This is very good. Sap as a spell will reduce an enemy's defense stat, which is very good. Good to have. Good.